Hey everybody, what's going on? Chris and Reese with SW Motorsports along with this brand spanking new to us 2012 Yugo GV Plus. We had this delivered to us, but we're not going to talk about this car, unfortunately. We're going to talk to you guys about the annoyances of car delivery. Bigger guns.
Oh yeah, it's been delivered, didn't it?
Yeah. So I personally have never had any one of my own cars delivered from anywhere. I say I've never actually purchased a car sight unseen. I've never seen it before I bought it. But I actually had some friends that purchased cars sight unseen and had delivered without them knowing what happened to it. Now I've also seen other videos where there's one guy who was dropping off brand new at the time GTR. He went, I think he stopped the truck, grabbed the keys, and just took it for a ride around the block. And then put it back on the truck and just drove it back to the house, dropped it off. I'm not saying that happens to all, vehicle deliveries, but there's always that one or two.
Oh yeah.
It's unfortunate.
Can't find a reliable truck driver. There's the strip clubs.
Yeah.
Down the clubs. There's always a valet ticket in there. One of our personal cars got it fell off of the truck. The truck flipped over, the trailer flipped over. And not only mine, but all the other cars got damaged on it. And it totaled it. I didn't receive a settlement until 4 years later.
Yeah,
I bought it before I actually had my license.
Yeah, that's insane.
I never got the car.
That's very, there's always some sort of unfortunate story. One of my friends actually, he had purchased an S55 sight unseen, had it delivered. He had to wait 2-3 weeks before he even got it. And then when he got it, and this unfortunately falls under more so buying a car sight unseen is he had to fix a couple suspension components. He had to fix a couple odds and ends that
usual.
Yes, usual, but also kind of lied to from the perspective of who went to go see it and the person who's selling it. Unfortunately, that's just sight unseen part. But the main thing is that the fact that it took so long. The main thing is the fact that it took so long for him to receive the car. Now, sometimes it can take a while, and that's probably the main unfortunate part of it. Like how it took so long for us to receive this Yugo GV Plus.
Oh yeah, this took
that we clearly didn't put tape on and wrote on it. It looks like a 6 instead of a G. But anyway, here we are. Now I'm sure that Reese has a couple other stories about where, of course, that settlement where he didn't get anything for 4 years, he was waiting.
Yeah, in Ed Boyd's terms, in Vin Whitby terms as well. We'll put a link to his description shortly. He would prefer that people bought the cars and drove them home on a road trip. And I totally agree with it.
I agree.
Totally.
It gives you time with the car. You get, learn some quirks or whatever about it that you might not have known. Sometimes there might be something.
You can't blame the dealership some of the time.
Yeah, you can.
They could have had a car on their lot. It could be even new car. You could buy a new Benz. They could have a defective air compressor on board. That doesn't mean the car brand's bad or they sold you a bad car, but things happen.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that things happen. And not being able there to, get it, see it, or by the time you get it, probably 3 weeks later, and you don't know. It could have gone out on the truck drive there. Something like rock chips and things of that nature is hitting the car on the way.
We actually had a buddy of ours. You seen him on here, Quincy. He got his mom's assist delivered from Vroom, I believe it was Vroom. They actually dropped the ramp. His car was parked on the bottom, and they had dropped the ramp on accident on the car and dented the whole roof.
Yeah,
and his insurance claimed it totaled. But they said no, they're gonna get it done by some guy in between here and there. And that guy did actually a horrible job. He changed the color of the roof.
Yeah.
And told us it came like that. It was insane.
Yeah. And sometimes it's really unfortunate that things like that happen where unfortunately whoever buys the car delivered, whatever, has to suffer that. I'm not saying that car delivery is bad, Vroom, Carvana, whatever. I'm not saying
these are very small instances, but
it's probably going to happen. I'm not saying probably, but it might. There's always a chance.
Because they can only drive so many hours a day. The customer has realistically crazy expectations.
Which is unfortunate. If you buy a car, you probably want to drive it now, but you gotta wait. Because there's probably other, deliveries on that truck going to somewhere else. Maybe close, maybe not close.
I have another customer. He just sold his Malibu. It was a 2004 Malibu. He sold it and bought a brand new Porsche Panamera GTS. Is it Panamera?
Yeah.
He bought a Panamera GTS and he bought a Cayenne GTS. Fantastic, phenomenal cars. He brought both, had them delivered, not a single problem. It showed up a day early.
Yeah.
And it came from Atlanta, Columbus.
Yeah, but again, there's just some annoyances that could eventually happen. Maybe, and not saying it's going to happen to you. There's always a possibility.
And then, I have another customer that bought a 488 was it GTB?
Yeah.
Pista.
Yeah,
Pista. Well, he bought one of those from California. That car got here, I think, 2 days late, but it was in pristine condition. The actual owner of the car and the truck driver, they decided to put a cloth, I don't know what it was, but the car cover over it, and the super soft white cloth that they put on.
Which definitely helps along with the transport, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
The car was actually, unfortunately, it was on an open carrier, which means it was exposed to the elements, but the car was unloaded here and it looked pristine. There's no tire shine.
Yeah, which is great. I mean, some good things,
But it took 2 weeks to get here.
I mean, yeah, that's like the main unfortunate part is the fact that you have to wait X amount of time. 2 days, 3 days, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week.
Oh yeah.
Then it could be a couple days after scheduled day. It could be 2 days early. Depending on who's the truck driver, where you get it from, when they send it out.
Where's it going? How many other cars getting delivered?
Exactly. How many
a lot
other
of different factors.
And sometimes those factors can be a little annoying. It's unfortunate. Sometimes. Depending on if you are on the short of that stick.
Nothing to be scared about.
Yeah, nothing to be scared
about. It's always going to be there. There's always a worry, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you buy shoes, you buy white shoes, you're like, oh, what if they get dirty on the first day? It's kind of the same worry. What if my car shows up in like 50,000 pieces?
Yeah, it's kind of just like
I doubt it, but it can.
I mean, it's just a little small chance that you're gonna have to take it if you want to get a car delivered to you. Don't be scared or frustrated if your car takes a while to arrive. I mean, normally things can get sorted out if something does happen to it.
Don't go with the cheapest bidder. Something I learned. Someone super reliable that I always use. I ship cars all the time around the country, unfortunately now. I have a couple trailers on the rack. Best thing to do is use reliable carriers. Yeah. They are, like it's in the name, they're reliable.
Carrier, yeah.
They are pricey, but they get your car there and they're insured. They're good people. It's an enclosed trailer. I believe it's an only enclosed trailer, but I don't know. But phenomenal company. They do cost quite a bit of money, but they're definitely worth it.
Like the service they provide.
If you have a car that is like you put your money in and invest it into, or even like one of these that are brand new,
just brand new Yugo, yeah.
Yeah, if you get a new one of these, throw it on that truck. It may cost $2.5, $3, $4, $5 grand to ship it across the country, but it will be there.
Yeah.
Now the shipping dates are hit or miss. You got snow travel, traffic, time, hours, truck driver's health. There's a lot of stuff in between.
Yeah. But you shouldn't be scared about that. I mean, unfortunately there are factors, but hey, we're all only human.
Yeah, we had the blue Gallardo that got that was messed up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you shouldn't be scared. Nothing to worry about. It's just our venting of car annoyances.
Yeah, things happen.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We had a blue Gallardo shipped out about a year ago. Yeah, about 8 months ago, and they actually snapped the mirror back to me up. But then again, their insurance covered it, and it was no hassle. They actually went to Lamborghini. They got a legit mirror. They sprayed it. They put it on. You couldn't even tell. And they did it within the day. Actually.
That's fantastic.
They usually have to order a part.
Yeah.
Because everyone snapped mirrors.
I suppose of the Lamborghini Gallardo, for sure.
Gallardo.
But let us know in the comments below if you guys have had any car delivery annoyances or any car delivery stories. We'll definitely read them just to let you guys know.
Read them and maybe
respond. Shout out to whoever has the most craziest story that's like kind of unbelievable but also actually true. Comment below. You'll be shouted out in the next video. And also don't forget to hit that like button over there and also the subscribe button right below it. And also the bell, which is to the right of the subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye-bye!
So, woo!
Crystal. Whoa!